All right, we say excellent moment to us once again. It is the survival strategy in the new normal of the global clusters. Yes, it was a wonderful moment this morning with our comrade Bola Israel. It was a wonderful time. Yes, this evening we want to delve in as our strategy, the new normal. Yes, how can we and what are the things that we can do to just share knowledge, information that can help us have some clips on what we can actually do uh, to scale through and navigate the economic advancement and to scale through with and it's so exciting that we now have the video for the survival strategy in the new normal. Thank you, host. Kindly share the video of survival strategy in the new normal. Thank you, host.
In today's Nigeria, everything has changed. The economy is tough, prices keep rising, jobs are scarce, and the systems we once... In today's Nigeria, everything has changed. The economy is tough, prices keep rising, jobs are scarce, and the systems we once relied on are no longer working. Welcome to the new normal, a reality where survival is no longer about what you studied, but about what you know, what you do, and how you think. This is why the Global Clusters presents Survival Strategy in the New Normal, a weekly live meeting designed to equip Nigerians with the mindset, skills, and strategy to succeed, right here in Nigeria. We talk real solutions, how to turn your talent into income, how to rise in a digital world, how to build smart businesses, strong connections, and export your value globally. You know, this is not theory, this is practical survival, not just for the elites, not just for Lagos, but honestly for every Nigerian, Port Harcourt to Kaduna, Onitsha to Abuja. Join us every Monday by 5 p.m. and take charge of your future. Because in this new Nigeria, survival is a skill, and strategy is your greatest weapon. You can find us at the Global Clusters on X, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, or just visit our website at www.theglobalclusters.org. This is not just a meeting, this is a movement. This is the Global Clusters.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today on the survivor strategy in the new normal of the global clusters. I hope everyone heard the video. Cluster and Oluwaseyi, you're still here, sir.
Yes, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Are you sure? Or if you have any information, then I will just take it from there.
All right. Please go on, sir. When our guests are in, I will notify you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Special greetings to our excellent global president of the global cluster in the person of Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmos. Congratulations on the first year of the global clusters yesterday. It's a really, really great moment to share with you, sir, and with every great clusterian. A great greeting to our First Lady, Chief Mrs. Motumayo Badmos. Thank you so much for being our maternal power in terms of this innovation and being there to support us. Thank you very much. I greet all our mommies in the house and daddies in the house and the great clusterians, everyone that is present on the call, and to those that will be listening to us in the future on maybe YouTube, Facebook, or on the Global Clusters app. I want to say excellent evening to everyone, excellent morning, afternoon, wherever you are watching us from. Today is Monday, and we do have the mind surgery, and it was a great one this morning, Monday, the 7th of July 2025. The mind surgeon, Comrade Bolaji, was a typical one, and I will urge everyone that was not on the meeting to please take a few moments of their time to go and listen to it, because there is so much to be learned. You see, in life, yes, naturally we have the survivor instincts, the survivor strategy, but do we know how to use the instinct and the strategies in the right way, in a productive way? And I mean, in a way to help the community. Because in this new normal, I will tell you, to survive now is to be able to help your community, people around you. And how can you help people around you? What is the survival strategy you can share with people around you? It is what the global cluster is preaching. And what is that called? It is called accurate knowledge and information. So, in the new normal, one of the vital and the number one rule is to make sure that you have the accurate knowledge and information. If you do not have the accurate knowledge, but you have the accurate information, if you do your research, definitely you will have the accurate knowledge. Maybe if you practicalize it and have experience, then that's up to you to, to concrete the answer. So in this new normal, we are saying to everyone to forget about the old ways. Yes, if you forget about the old ways, you will not be losing out on anything, because this is a new normal. You have to understand that if they're telling you before that you have to be computer literate, now nobody's going to be telling you to be computer literate. What we will be telling you right now is to be artificial intelligence literate, social media intelligence literate. If you don't know how to use all the new tools right now, the only way you want to survive is by, well, maybe by force, using the old system, which does not work. And that is why the global cluster is here to save every one of us, no matter the age, no matter your circumstance and where you are. So we want us to understand that in this new normal, you have to, number one, be ready to adapt to the new change and ready to learn and be informed in accurate information. If you take or hear or see any information, be wise to do your normal research to be sure that that information is accurate and it's useful to the community. Am I making sense? If you are listening to me and if you can hear me, let me see your comments in the section, please. Johnson Oluwaseyi, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, yes, Master Jin, thank you very much. Mr. Joe, are you on the call? Kindly unmute yourself, Mr. Joe. We have been expecting you. Mr. Joe, are you on the call? Please unmute yourself.
Mr. Olowesi, thank you.
Oh,
Can everyone hear me?
yes, we can hear you. We have our community on YouTube right now and on Facebook. We are live. We are streaming live all over, so they can hear you. Kindly, we have Master Genie here. He's a personnel, the 002 certificate is one of the strong backbone of the global clusters. Today we are having our survival strategy. You know already, you are a cluster also, you know our culture. I wouldn't know if yes, I'm very sure every time you come to the call, you always have something for us. But the last time we discussed, we talked about bringing a guest, Mr. McCall. I don't know if he's on the call now, so he can share what's here with us, or you could actually share some insight. The group president, the ambassador, is kind of busy right now, but we are here, and he can also hear us. Thank you, sir, Mr. Joe. Thank you, Master Jenny. Let's allow Mr. Joe some time. Thank you, sir.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Jenny. Thank you, Mr. Olowesi. Um, I just wanted to jump on the call and uh, say a couple of words. Mr. Mark Hall has been tied up with some other appointments, but on behalf of Mr. Mark Hall, we want to invite everyone to an exclusive meeting which we have organized with Mr. Ambassador, which Mr. Olawesi will obviously pass the link around in the coming days to everyone, where we want to show everyone, and this is where the value comes in for the community, to become your own bank. Now, with this up and coming and this ever changing world, as we mentioned before, we need to now adapt with everything that's going on, and to become your own bank and understand the digital world that we're walking into is very paramount in terms of being able to be ahead of the game. So I just wanted to say we will be passing that link around. You do not want to miss this call that we have organized with Mr. Ambassador, Mr. Olawesi, and the rest of the community. And we will be playing that for next week. But the link and the meeting details will be available through the Global Cluster Group next in the coming days. But thank you for giving me the time to be able to speak on behalf of Mr. Mark Hall and myself, and I look forward to seeing everyone then next week on that call, where we will share some crucial information that will allow people to learn about the digital era and learn how you can become your own bank in this digital world. So thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Joe. We really appreciate your value every time you come on the call. We appreciate you. Thank you. And kindly stay on the call as Master Genie, 002, kindly go on, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Joe, for that briefing. Thank you, Master Genie, for coming up. I want to greet everyone, say excellent evening to you from the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I don't know whether you're in the morning, you're in the afternoon, you're in the evening, your own side. Just want to say excellent day to you all. Um, I'm super, super excited about the new year. It's just about day two in this new year. And, we have, we celebrated the Global Cluster's first anniversary and ruminating over what we have created, creating a developed digital community to give people, to give hope to the hopeless, to reduce vulnerability, to implement government bilateral trade, to produce and mine accurate and quality professionals, accurate and quality technocrats, to mine and produce accurate and quality entrepreneurs in every community in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is massive. This is big. And if you missed the celebration yesterday, it's on YouTube. Just go to the YouTube. You see the first year anniversary of the Global Clusters. Just Google it, and you will see a lot of cash up. About 20 press were on the site yesterday, and it was mind blowing. It was hope rekindled. It was like, wow. Even me, as the initiator and as the global president, I was short of words. Surprises just kept coming up yesterday. And what can we say to all of this? It means it's the time for Nigeria to be great again. It's time for Africa to be great again. And if you're listening to us from anywhere, please kindly share this. This is the hope you have been waiting for. This is the new era. This is the change everybody has been craving for. A community that have inclusivity, a community that you can see a brother closer than your blood brother, a community that you don't need to pay anything to be mentored with the right people. You understand? To meet the giants of industry, a community that will help you develop yourself, that will bring the core value in you out, and a community that is ready to fix all the gray areas of our father's land, a community that is ready to make Africa great again, a community that is ready to close the gap, make Africa continent one of the best continents in the world, and that is the global cluster community. And I want to appreciate everyone that watched online. Over 200 people watched online yesterday. Almost 300 people were online, celebrating the global clusters and first anniversary, where we celebrated our rooted, rising, and relevant. You understand? We were so glad about what happened yesterday, and this year we have a direction. This year we have a direction, and I'm happy the 002 certificate is going to be speaking to us. Hope we have played the video of the survival strategies. Hope it has been played already before I came in. So
yes, it has been played, sir.
Been done, thank you very much. So we're going to have immediately certificates, the 002 certificate revolution talking to us. Because this year, the global cluster, the entire global cluster, based on what we have decided, we are focusing on making sure that everybody, sabi something. Everybody. Clusterian, when you meet anybody, tell them to register with just 61,000 and learn a digital skill. Learn, data analysis, cyber security.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.
Thank you, sir. Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. Good evening, sir. The Clusterians present and non-Clusterians. I say good evening to everybody. I'm very delighted.
Hello,
can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right.
Hello,
So I'm very delighted to be in the survival strategy this evening. In fact, I'm the happiest man. The reason because of this is the 1 year anniversary that the global cluster had yesterday. It is quite unfortunate that I was not present there, but however, we watch it on the on the stream, on TikTok, Facebook, and all the likes. So very, 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 well being. So it's a pride to global cluster, it's a pride to the Clusterians, and it's a pride to the nation. everybody should endeavor to join hands together to make sure we lift global clusters to the highest level and to change the face of our country, both our father's land and our mother's land. Ever said this? Today's survival strategy in the new normal. Everybody, daily basis, we have to know that we should be able to survive in one form or the other, not by robbery, not by stealing. Whatever we can find doing, we should be able to do. And if you are surviving, remember that you have to be healthy before you become a survivor. You have to be healthy before you become a survivor. You cannot be surviving without good health. So you cannot be surviving without good health. That is why I often say you just have to checkmate your health status every day by day. Checkmate your body every day by day. Know the strength of your health whenever you go out, whenever you come in. Endeavor to have enough rest, if not 8 hours, possibly 6 hours every day. If you are doing that, it will be difficult. It will be difficult for you to be sick. It will be difficult for any stranger to get into your body system. But if you are not conscious of our health, you only focus on how to survive in the society, how to make ends meet, we might, on the long run, lose our life. And our life is our health. Our health is our wealth. We should be able to have a standard for our health. I told somebody the other time, sometimes ago, we were together with somebody. I said, I hardly fall sick. The person said, how? I said, yes, over 15 years ago. Over 15 years ago. And what is the secret behind that? I'm not used to the drugs, the drugs from the hospital, the medical drugs. I'm not used to them. The paracetamol, the what do you call it? The starchy drugs. I'm not used to them. I'm used to herbs, be it malaria, be it anything, typhoid, be it stomach ache, be it headache, be it anything. I'm used to herbs. And my family at large, I also used to herbs. Even though my boy of age 5 is used to herbs. And in fact, with the little knowledge, I've been training them. Okay, when this happens, this is what you use. When this occurs, this is what you use. When this happens, this is what you use. So, and it has been helping me, helping my family. It can also help you and help your family. It can also help you and help your family. This evening, I just want to talk, although we've talked the other time, I spoke about malaria and I've spoken about ulcer. But today, I want to talk about tuberculosis. At the same time, I will talk about asthma, tuberculosis, asthma, chronic cough. I want to put the three in brackets. Though in the society at large, we have what we call the microorganisms, be it bacteria, be it virus, be it nematodes, fungi, and all the likes. We have the harmful one, we have the harmless one. And every microorganism dwell either in the water, in air, they are everywhere. We need them in our body system. We need some in our body system, and we do not need some. Those we don't need, they are the ones that are harmful to our body. And those we need, they are harmless, they are beneficial to our body. And those ones, We can't do without them. If they are not present, then we will have a problem. There will be lots of problems. Now, be it tuberculosis, be it asthma, be it cough, I want to put them together to talk about them. Now, some of these are bacterial infections, while some are viral infections. For example, we talked about the cough itself, is viral infection. We talk about tuberculosis, they are viral infections. And some of them, like cough now, it can come through airborne diseases. Airborne diseases. Some through water. Okay. Now, when they occur, they move into the immune system. And what do? Quickly, they locate the liver. From the liver, they move into the bloodstream. Some locate the lungs. There will be difficulty in breathing. When difficulty in breathing occurs, then you start coughing. The tracts are dried up. When they are dried up, you have difficulty in coughing. Then you cough consistently. Okay. When this occur, then there should be a sign. Even though when tuberculosis, once one is infected by tuberculosis, the first thing is cough, normal cough comes up. Gradually, it becomes consistent. As it is going into chronic form, before you know, it drains blood from the body. Then you start coughing blood. You start coughing blood. When you start coughing out blood, then you should know that it is chronic. That's tuberculosis. Normal chronic cough, when it occurs, what are the signs and the symptoms you see? Severe coughing, difficulty in breathing, related to asthma. When asthma occurs at all, as well, what do you see? What are the challenges? What are the symptoms you observe? Frequent difficulty in breathing, because of the lungs, the pipe is being affected, is dried up. So, and when this occurs, what are the remedies to this? When you are having cough, you know that you are having cough. When you are having tuberculosis, when you get to the stage, you know that you are having tuberculosis. When it is asthma, when it gets to the stage, you know you are having asthma. When you see an asthmatic patient, you'll be able to recognize this one is suffering from asthma. When you listen to the chest, you see it will be sounding. You know that person is suffering from asthma. Now, when this occurs, the question is, do they have solution? If anybody tells you they don't have solution, then the person is pushing you to hell. The person is pushing you to lose your life. There is always solution to every problem, and a problem shared is a problem solved. When you see people having this, there are simple solutions you can apply to them, remedy or reason, and they will vanish. When it is ordinary cough, what do? There is a particularly we call abamoda in Yoruba, and in English they call it miracle leaf. Very common indeed. People plant them as flower. Those who don't know the value, we see them as flower, and then they cut them away. When you have this, what do? Just detach. If you have it at home or you don't have it, just tell somebody who knows what is abamoda or miracle leaf. He will show it to you. Get this leaf, either two or three. Okay, just put it not on fire directly, very close to the fire. Okay, to just soften it. Okay, then you add salt to it and squeeze. You squeeze very well. When you squeeze, you extract water from it. Okay, drink the water. Do it morning, afternoon, and evening before 6 o'clock. That cough will be reducing gradually. There is one caution I will give to us. Herbs are not by magic. People think because when you are using drugs in the hospital and they are not working, then if you go to herbs or go for herbs, that herbs will work immediately. It is not by magic. God is not a magician. He has created all these things to be used at the right time and for it to go at the required time. So when you use this, extract the water from it and take it immediately. In the afternoon, try it. In the evening before 6 o'clock, just try it. You will see that the strength of the cough will be reducing gradually, gradually. Before 3 days, the cough is gone. Even though it will not take 3 days. Before the second day rather, the cough is gone. That's a simple remedy to that. Now, when it comes to asthma is a branch of cough, okay, which is difficult to cure. If asthma will start, it starts with consistent coughing every time, consistent coughing. Then after that, you listen to the heart. The heart gives a sign, a sound. You'll be listening to a sound from the heart. Once that occurs, then you should know that that is an asthma. And when you have an asthma, you see that asthmatic patients nowadays, what do they have? They go along with inhaler, 36,000, 40 something thousand naira. The question is everybody be able to afford the inhaler at all times? When it finish, we go for another one. Then the inhaler is not meant for the poor. You know that the rich will afford it. But what about the poor? Then if the inhaler is meant for the rich, then the poor are meant to die. If we cannot find another alternative solution to it, then the poor are meant to die. And by the grace of God, the knowledge given to us will not allow the poor to die, rather to save the poor and be among the riches. That is why the herbs came to existence. Now, when you are seeing asthma, don't be bothered that would this be cured? Yes, it will be cured, though it takes a long time. Don't expect it to be cured immediately or within 3 days. That is not asthma. I said it on this platform some time ago. I was at the age of 3 years when I had asthma, a three, and this asthma left me year 2000. There is no hospital in Nigeria that my father did not take me to, or Republic of Benin. And you know, in Republic of Benin, they have the whites, the experts in Benin, in the hospitals, they're working seriously, working from end to end. So there was no cure. So it got to a stage, my father just said, well, so do I negotiate God's will be done. So we came back home and he was he was giving me herbs, one point to another, and this thing occurs every two weeks. I have it every two weeks, every two weeks. Because of it, the school I went to at Adegule, I have to withdraw from the school and came back to Badagry. Then I was living at Adegule. I came back to Badagry because of it. I could not cope because I was in private secondary school then, Kobe College. I could not cope. I came back home because of this. Because of this asthma, I failed. But if it happens, I cannot write exam. I cannot do anything for complete 2 weeks. Now, this is where I'm going. But today, by the special grace of God, we've gotten solutions from them. Solution for all this. When this asthma occurs, don't be bothered. Meet people who know, or tell people to tell others that know that this is the challenge we have. Can it be solved? And the answer is yes, it can be solved. When asthma occurs, what can we do? As it occurs as normal cough, you can use the Miracle. As you are using the Miracle and you've taken it maybe like 2 weeks and it's not stopping, and you listen to the heart, the sound you get from the heart, if you get a sound just like difficulty in breathing, you give a sound, then you know it's asthma. And it occurs. You don't have to bother yourself much. What are you going to do? Get a land snail. A land snail. I repeat, a land snail. When you get a land snail, you can get it, in like 3 or 4. Okay. Behind the mate itself, the snail itself, the snail is enclosed. The snail is enclosed in the shell. Inside the shell itself, there is a water behind it. There is a water behind it. So this water in this snail is what we need. Okay, you get the water from it. You are going to get pure honey. I say pure honey, not just diluted honey or sugar honey. Okay, you can get white onion from the market. We have the red, we have the white onion from the market, matured one. Slice them into and crush. After crushing, then you mix the water from the snail with it. Okay, then add the honey to it. Then that patient should be taking 2 teaspoons in the morning, 2 teaspoons in the afternoon, 2 teaspoons at night before bed. Do it, you know, within the period it occurs. You don't just take it anyhow. When it's coming up or you see the sign that it's coming, you take it to overcome it. Start doing it gradually. It will go. That asthma will go. But when it is tuberculosis, that one, once you know that this tuberculosis, it can be cured immediately. It can be cured within a week. Yes, have an assurance on it. And what do? You get red onion, big red onion, like 3 big ones, very matured ones, red ones, they're like 3. So that is what we call in Yoruba, they call it ogede odo. Though I've forgotten the English name, but we call it ogede odo. So, but you can interpret it in English and say water banana or banana of the water, but they call it ogede odo. It's not like plantain, it's not like banana, but it's like cocoyam, but they call it ogede odo. When you get this with the onion, you crush the onion into pieces, you crush it, and the ogede odo, you crush everything together. Okay, you crush everything together. You see that it will turn to something water syrup. Okay, mix the two together. In this time around, you don't need honey. Just mix the two together. Okay, pour it in a container. Start giving the person 2 teaspoons in the morning, 2 teaspoons at night. Don't bother to give in the afternoon. Even though if the person has been coughing out blood, just give him or her 2 teaspoons in the morning, 2 teaspoons at night. Do this for 3 days. You come in and thanks global cluster. So this is what we have, which the nature has given us to use. But the problem we have in the society today is we don't want people to know what's wrong with us. Good. You can keep a secret, but there are some secrets you don't keep. There are some secrets you are keeping that will kill you. Sincerely. Don't keep them. Don't keep them. Say it out. Say something. When you say something, say it out. People will listen to you and give you solution. But if you think, no, I don't want people to know that I'm suffering from this, I'm suffering from that, then you are dying gradually, gradually, gradually. Before you know, Amarilla no. We saw her yesterday. We saw him yesterday. What happened to him? What happened to her? No, that is just it. That is life for you. So we should make sure, we go along with our heads, and we should make sure we checkmate our body system either by diagnosis, going to the laboratory. But you can't just go to the laboratory anyhow without having a sign or symptom. When you see a symptom, if it is malaria, that one can be handled effectively. Very simple. And if it is other this thing, whatever symptom you are seeing, okay, you meet a doctor. I'm not saying you should not go to hospital. Hospital is very good, sincerely. Before God, it's very good. You have to go, they will tell you this, they will tell you that. Okay. I myself, I went to the hospital. Nobody will know as I am that I have a problem with my eye. Okay. I've been suffering from pterygium since year 2000. That's 25 years ago. I know pterygium is a growth, it's a tissue growth that occurs gradually. Gradually, it can take 20 years before it gets mature. And whenever it's germinating, growing, I feel the sign itching like stones, as if there are stones in my eye. Gradually it's growing, it's growing. There was a time I met 2020, 2012, 2013, 2013. I met a doctor at the DH. He said, yes, you have pterygium. He said the best thing is it should be operated, but not now. It has not matured. That it will take time. He now gave me a condition that even though you operate it, it will still grow, it will still germinate. The information I got then become a burden to me that so I will waste money on this and it will still germinate. Lo and behold, this year I had an operation on it. It got to a stage I cannot bear it because it has grown to beyond the level I'm expecting it to go, and it's about to cover the pupil. I said, don't let me waste my eye because I still need it for more things. I just have to go to the hospital, and I've been going to hospital for checkup all this while. At the end of the day, I went to private hospital and it was done. Now, this is where I'm going. I can't say the hospital is no good. The hospital is good. But the point is, when I did it, you know that after the 5th day, this thing start germinating again. So I was wondered, and I went back to the hospital to meet the doctor that, what's this? You did something for me, and you said it was successful. And within 5 days, that started germinating again. He said, yes, that's the region for you. That the next thing is I'll do another operation again. And that operation is what they call grafting. Me, do operation again, grafting. I said within myself that I will never do it again. No, I would rather take care of it myself. Now, I didn't go back for it. I didn't go back for the operation again. And I've been seeing the sign that this thing is germinating. What's the next thing? Though I have some knowledge, little knowledge, but you have to be careful when it comes to the issue of the eye. You just have to be extra careful. So I've been careful, be vigilant, to have good studies about the eye. So after several researches I made, okay, I came to conclusion that I will take care of this myself. Yes. And I've gotten some remedies which I gathered together. When I got home last week on Friday, I was unable to join the global cluster because I got home late, and there was difficulty of challenge of electricity. That's why during the week. Now, when I got home, I've got an information about a remedy to the eye before. An old man just told me I should stop deceiving or disturbing myself. I should go and get what do you call it? Potato stem. The potato stem. Everybody knows it. I should go and get it. That I should cook it and be taking it consistently. That all this blood vision or whatever will vanish. I said, is that real? Truly, when I got home, I called my wife. Okay, that melody jacking in. Let me just try it. I did it. Within 2 or 3 hours. I took it in the morning, in the afternoon. Everybody took it, including my children. So within 3 hours, I started seeing some signs in my eye, just like itching, as if maybe a wound is getting to be cured. You understand? To be healed. Ah. So I said, and I called the person. He said, it's working. That's how it works, gradually, gradually. So there are solutions to every health conditions in life. Whoever tells you there is no solution to it, tell the person is about to kill you sincerely, not just going to hospital, they will prescribe drugs for you, doing this and doing that and blah blah blah. At the end of the day, all these drugs will not work. Everything you just gather, at the end of the day, some of them will cause ulcer, some will cause cancer. Okay, some of these they gather together and form fibroid. But people don't know that all these drugs you are taking, after it becomes an habit to the body system, that it doesn't see what to tackle anymore. It tackles, you know, your body itself. It tackles the body itself, causing wound. That's why you see people with sore. They will say they have ulcer. Maybe they are not eating. It's not because they are not eating. There are damages in their body system, wound, and bacteria as what has invaded, are taking charge of the wound. So, and it will be difficult to be healed. Then, so, of course, then you have signs, symptoms, and signs occurring here and there. You see person, a stomach, running stomach every time, back pain at times, a eye irritation, that's for ulcer, everything will be occurring. And the next thing, you go to hospital, they will tell you there is no solution. Then you stop deceiving you. Do you know that when a bacteria is killed, then the wound will be healed? So it's because they have not, they are yet to prepare or get a remedy that will kill that bacteria. That is just it. That's just it. A friend of mine who was with me 2 days ago, he said he has been, he has, what do you call it, a fungal infection, and it's hereditary. So I sat down with him. I said, okay, hereditary. Can you explain it to me? He said, yeah, his father suffered the same thing, and the father died of such. Are you serious? Okay. If that should be the case, have you gone for test? He said, yes, he did several tests. And the only thing they told him is, just have to, okay, they prescribed drugs for him. Over years, this has been occurring over years. I've been taking drugs and this thing has not been working. He said, not until when somebody prescribes some herbs, little herbs for him, like ginger, onion, and all the like. And whenever he takes those things, it's working. I said, yes. Herbs are the best that can cure hunger. Yes. I said, don't worry, we'll tackle it and I'll prepare solution for him. Okay, let's see what happens. Though it will not go at the same time because hunger is very, 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 very stubborn. Because hunger is a saprophytic microorganism that grows just like a goat. It's not like bacteria, you know, it's not like bacteria that will be moving here and there. So the growth, it will be growing. After it grows somewhere, it will move to another way and germinate. Just like how mushroom is. When a surface of a particular, let me say, dry wood or whatever is moistened, is wet, you see the growth of mushroom somewhere. Before you know, they will be spreading and spread here and there. That's exactly how it works. And we started working on it. So we should not be deceived that the problem you have concerning your health cannot be solved. It should be 100% solved, sincerely, but it takes a time. It takes a time. And secondly is whatever happens to us, we should try endeavor to go to the laboratory. When you meet doctor and the doctor says, yeah, okay, maybe the doctor writes some test for you. Go and run the test. The test you run will determine what is wrong with you. When you see what is wrong with you, you can now go for house. Okay, these are what I have from the test. Now, the herbalist will know, or the pharmacokinetic will know what to do. Okay, he have to prescribe for you, he have to recommend for you, and it will be used sincerely. And if we are doing that, I think we will stand firm in the society. Then we can survive by moving further, looking for shelter. Thank you so much. If we have any reaction, any question, so people can come up to do that.
Thank you very much, Clusteran Isaiah. Thank you. That was a great one. That was a great healing that nobody has paid for, and I hope everybody has grabbed one or two from that. If you need any of those information again, you can go back to the YouTube or Facebook to play this video again, because if you don't buy the lie, you will not buy the truth. But Clostridium has given out to you on a platter of gold. Now you have not paid any money. If you are struggling with anything he has mentioned about, whether it is tuberculosis, asthma, or ulcer, I myself deal with ulcer, and what he talked about the last time, I've tried it and I know it's working. No matter of Jealousine or Miss Mag can help you, like what Clotilde and Isaiah has said. So all that being said, without your health, you can forget your wealth. We have seen people that has money and they are in the hospital and they will be telling doctor, please take all my money and give me my health. And the doctor will tell them it is not possible. So of course, in this new normal, the most important strategy is to look after yourself. Look after your health. Make sure you are courageous of your health. Don't be scared. If you are scared to speak to doctor or anyone, you can see how God is blessing us in the global cluster. We have everything possible. So thank you so much for that, cluster, and hope I got Isaiah. I hope I got that correctly, sir. Thank you so much.
You're
So
welcome.
on the survivor strategy today, all I will urge and beg every one of us is to first of all take care of the two topics that we have talked about today. In the morning, we talked about mind surgery. Your mind come first. Your mind is like a human on its own. Your mind is like a virgin land. So it depends on whatever you plant on it. And now we are saying the survival strategy of the new normal. Yes, when I was young, I can drink Red Bull and Chelsea, and I will leave Ibadan at 9 p.m. and I'll be traveling to Ilorin. If anybody try and give me any bulletproof car now and whatever, I will not drive that journey now because I am risking my health. So we all have to know that health is wealth. With the information shared to us today on a platter of gold, we need to be able to make use of it as individual or as a friend or as a family member, because if it's not happening to you, it is happening to one person or two around you. So in this new normal, we have to look after our health more than we do in the olden days. Don't just take medicine that you don't know the roots. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you know what you're thinking. Make sure you know the problem that you have so that you know how to tackle it. Yes, we might think that, oh, this information is not a surviving strategy. If you are in the bush, you got bite by a snake. Do you know how to survive? These are the things we are sharing. If they give you a gun now, if there's war, do you know how to shoot? These are the trainings that we are giving. That survival strategy revolution of the global cluster is showing us the technical skills, the mechanical skills to survive as human, to help our fellow neighbor, to help our fatherland, and to, be prosperous as one. Thank you, everyone that has tuned in today on the survival strategy of the global clusters. Thank you, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, for this great innovation. I say congratulations to every great clusterian on our first year and hope to see more of us next year. If you have any question or any feedback, you can please drop it in the group chat or on the comment section on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, Instagram, and also on our Global Cluster app. Before we go, we ask, who are we? We are a robust community of great professionals, technocrats, and entrepreneurs, or those who want to be professionals or entrepreneurs or technocrats. Here we do share our accurate knowledge and information of our industry. Why? Because with your information determines what you connect to. So we share accurate connection, which will be the bridge of where you are and to where you want to be. On Mondays, we meet 9 a.m. for Mind Surgery Revolution and 5 p.m. for the Survivor Strategy. And tomorrow is Tuesday. We will be meeting at 5 p.m. again for another revolution of the global clusters. And everyone should please give your feedback on our social media platforms for what you have gained, what you have learned, and what you would like to contribute. To be a clusterian is a one-time fee of 30,000 naira as a clusterian. It's a one-time fee and a lifetime fee. If you're a business owner, you can join the clusterian with 50,000 naira, a one-time and a lifetime fee. There are so many incredible concepts on the global clusters that will help you and your family. Empower someone. Get someone signed up for the combo package, which will make them a clusterian, also get them scholarship for the London Tea Career Institute, and that is 61,000 naira for clusterian package and 81,000 naira for business package. Thank you so much, everyone that has listened today. I'm not able to do it without our ambassador, first lady, and every great clusterian. So thank you all for listening to me. Thank you, our moderator. That will be all for today. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.